Well, refurbishing a property and forcing the appreciation is one of the most successful strategies in the current market conditions, and I'm delighted to announce a new sponsor of our refurbishment tribe. It's Brooklands Commercial Finance, and I'm joined by founder and managing director Malcolm Jones. So welcome to Property Tribes, Malcolm.
Thank you. Thanks.
Now, Brooklands Commercial Finance is a very established business. Could you give us a little overview of the history of the company?
Of course, it was established in 2003, and initially we set up to cover the whole spectrum of commercial finance, which include cash flow finance, asset finance, management buyouts and property. But over the last 6 or 7 years, we've predominantly concentrated on the property side. So we cover things like commercial mortgages for investments or owner-occupier. We cover bridging finance. We cover buy-to-let mortgages, particularly for the more difficult ones. And we do refurbishment finance for buy-to-let landlords.
Indeed, and that's really why you wanted to become a sponsor of our refurbishment category, because you have specialist expertise and connections in this area, don't you?
Indeed, that's very true. And also for a landlord, they're looking for capital growth and normally an income stream. If they buy a property which is not fit for mortgage purposes and they're prepared to spend some money refurbishing it, and we can arrange that finance, they get initial capital growth of maybe 10 or 15% from day one, and an enhanced income stream. So it's a very popular product that we use.
Absolutely, and I think one of the key messages we try to give on Property Tribes is that a really experienced and specialist mortgage broker can actually really help you move forward more quickly and accelerate your results. So you look to work with your landlord clients in a long-term relationship and understand their business objectives.
We do. We look for a long-term relationship. We're not looking for single transactions. We are looking to develop a relationship, and as such, most of our work is coming through repeats and referrals from our existing clients.
Which is a testament of good work,
Indeed.
isn't it?
Indeed.
You also have a very close relationship with another of our partners, which is Shawbrook Bank, and that means that you are kind of a preferred introducer to Shawbrook.
We are. We work with the whole of the market, so we work with all the brand names, the high street banks, the merchant banks, specialist lenders, and we do a lot of business with Shawbrook. They're a very good bank. They're not a tick box approach. They will listen to rhyme and reason why they should do the lend, and we work very closely with them, yes.
So for people watching this who have projects in the pipeline, how would you describe the kind of ideal client that comes to Brooklands? What sort of projects are they operating, and sort of what sort of levels are they operating at?
The ideal client would be an experienced landlord rather than a novice, because maybe the refurbishment side is not for the novice to get into. You need the experience, and we would look at anything from a purchase price of 100,000 up to $1 million plus. Obviously, the London properties don't tend to give the same yields, but they will give you greater capital enhancement through the refurbishments. And
you actually thrive on the more difficult, non-standard kind of finance as well, don't you, that you can really get your teeth into and find a solution for?
Indeed. We tend to steer away from the vanilla finance because there's a lot of brokers out there doing that, and we do specialise in the more difficult finance requirements.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to have you on board with Property Tribes, and if you're interested in finding out more about Brooklands Finance and how they can help you move forwards, then just click on the banner at the top of this thread and we'll provide some other links below for you. Thanks, Malcolm.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Good to have your
Cheers.
input.
Thanks.